Alright guys, so in the last video we have seen how to create Express server using Node.js and how to test API in Postman. So in this video we are going to see other methods in REST API. We are going to use or add all the REST APIs here in Express server, and then we are going to test it in Postman. So let's start. So here we are going to use, we need to add app.post and the URL which we are going to use, like save, and then there will be a callback function with request and response. So this we can use. Here you can see I'm going to console this request, and we are sending some response to Postman. Here you can see data something. Okay, so here once we do this, we can see request is holding parameters and body. So this parameters will be a parameters which are coming through URL. So this may be your URL parameters. We can call it as a path variables. So like this, in save, you can see name. So this name property will be available in params object, and that we can see. So you can have multiple or more than one parameters like this. So this URL structure should match, then only this function will get triggered. This will be URL mapping through Express. So first we'll test only for this name, and then we'll go for other request body. So it will be like this. Request will also hold body, which is a form. When we are submitting any form, that body or that form data will come as a body here in Express. So let's see. First we'll test parameters, and I will add one more request dot body as well. So you can see what is coming in parameters, what is coming in body. Before that, what we need to use, we need to configure our application so that it can understand what we are passing in request body. So what we need to do here, app.use, this will be a configuration method which we need to set. Express instance, we need to call JSON method here. So it will handle request body and convert it into JSON. It's time to run now. Let's see. Okay, it is running now. Let's go to Postman and check. First we'll see if it is running or not. Okay, it is running. Now you can see. Let's add one request here with post method. We can call it as a save data, then type will be post, URL will be local host / save and / some data. Okay, so we can send this. You can see it, it is returning me the data with empty array. So like this, data and empty array we are getting. We can make it more readable. Sorry, request dot params. Okay, here you can see params is holding name Jayant, and the body is still having empty because we haven't sent anything. So let's go again back. Here we need to break this and rerun again. Let's go to Postman. Now test, call it, and you can see whatever the mapping we have done in parameters, we are getting that value. If I update that value and send it again, you can see the value is updating because we are returning the same value which we are passing here in request param. So whatever coming in request, we can use it, we can print it. So that is the use of passing value in request parameter. So let's now test for body part. So here you can see body. So in post method you always need to send some raw data. When you are using form or file upload, then you need to use this one. Now time is to use raw. Here you need to select JSON, and here it will be your object. My data, this will be your object or anything that you can use. Here I can use as a string test. So this data will go in the body and it will be available in request.body here. So now you can see it will print body here. So let's hit this API and see what is printed here. So you can see body is now printing my data test, and this name is coming from request parameters. So like this we can achieve post API call in Express server when using Node.js. If you have any questions, you can add in comment. So let's go for next method, app dot put. So basically this method is useful to update your data. Here also you can map URL. Here also you can create a path variables. I will call it as ID. Here your request and response, and here you can same way, only difference is we are using put method to identify it is a update method, and here also you will get request param and request body, and you can use it for updation the records. So I'll just copy all these two lines here. So we need to restart this. If you don't pass anything in URL, then also it will work, because it will treat as a null or empty. So you can see if we have not passed anything, showing post save is not there. Okay. So now you can see we need to pass some variable, then only it will work. Otherwise it is not working, because it is mandatory to send some parameters in URL that will map to this key. Here it will be ID. So what I'll do, I will call that API update, and some ID will be 1234. Here you need to select put method. So this is for update data. You need to save it, then only it will come here, otherwise it will override your old request. So here I'm going to hit this. Let's see. You can see ID 123 is returning whatever we are sending here. So this method is mostly used for updation. Similarly, we can use delete with URL /delete /ID. Here your request and response, and then inside this also you will get request params and body, but here we don't need body anymore, we just need ID. That will be a unique ID, and we need to use that to fetch record from database and delete that particular record or make it inactive. That is the only thing we are doing in delete method. So let's test this as well. So we need to restart the server, and now we have to select, or we need to create request delete data. It is saved, You can select here delete localhost / delete and ID 1234. There is no need to select anything from here. You can directly hit this. You will get whatever we are passing as a response because we are sending it in params. So here you can use that params, you can use that ID params.id, and depending on ID you can fetch, record and delete it. It's very easy to build all the REST APIs in Express, and it's very easy to test all the APIs in Postman or using Postman. So we have seen get, put, post, delete method, which are commonly used while development or in application. So you can create all these records, you can make a duplicate also, and you can rename it if you need to save some efforts. Here you just need to update your API. Body already you have, params you already set if you have anything. Okay, this is working. We have saved. You can see get, put, post, delete. So delete is showing get, maybe not saved. Now you can see it is saved and it is reflecting correctly. Get, put, post, delete. Similarly, we have this section which will hold all the authorization related things, and in test we can write a code to test it, test the response. This is related to testing part. Generally testers used to use this section to automate these things, to test the APIs. In section we generally use default settings. If you need anything to change, if you are using proxy, then you can set it from here. You can add some certificates and add some proxy URLs authentication from here. So in next video we will see how to use file upload thing and how to store it in server side, and how to return a image path or image directly to customer or client, and how to fetch that image which is uploaded. So these things we are going to see in next video. Till time, take care. Bye bye. See you in next video.